Has New York Fashion Week lost its allure? Or in other words, is New York Fashion Week dead? This is an article that was written by fashion blogger Monroe Steele, and I really liked her insight, so let's get into this article. She starts off by saying, word on the street or on the internet is that New York Fashion Week has lost its allure. I definitely posted about this. So many people have also posted about it. And what I like about this article coming from her is because she's a blogger, so she kind of sees it on the opposite side of the fashion industry. What she says is, and this is very, very true, it seems it's less about the fashion and more about personal press. And that right there is the number one reason the fashion industry has kind of just had enough with New York Fashion Week, because it's not about the clothes on the runway anymore. She then goes on to say that the era of the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week is absolutely unforgettable. If you are older and you were able to experience the Studio 54 era, this is how we feel about Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. There will never be anything like it. It is just absolutely never going to be the same. But then she goes on to say that even though that was an era and an epic time in history, she likes the fact that Fashion Week is more inclusive now versus how exclusive it used to be during that time, which is 10 years ago. Now, I will agree that I do love the fact that we have more exclusivity when it comes to designers. There's a lot of Black designers that are highlighted at New York Fashion Week. There are a lot of exclusivity where it comes to the models, and that's amazing. All that, we have to grow. That needed to happen. But the part of it that did not need to change is people going to Fashion Week just to highlight their personal brands, i.e. themselves, versus the appreciation and the love of fashion. And this is the part of the story that I love the most. So she goes on to say that at this point in her career, after having been going to fashion shows and Fashion Week for 10 years, she is less inclined to use that as an opportunity to peacock or go to shows solely for press and photos. And that right there is the difference. So what she means by peacock is to just show off the latest and greatest, make the moment about you versus making the moment about the clothes that come down the runway. And that is the problem that we have. And if more people thought like her, if more influencers and content creators respected Fashion Week in this way, we would never have any complaints.